Oh, shoot. That's crazy. Too much. Hey, Lee. How are you? You're the first one here today. Or should I say tonight for you, since it's nighttime. What's up, Mr. Lee? Working on your layout, are you? Running trains, huh? That's pretty good. Oh, who else is here? I see two people here. One person's chatting. Who else is here? Boy Curly, what's up? What's going on, Dwight Curly? All kinds of stuff is up. Okay. That's all you got to tell me, huh? Been working on my bathroom. Been checking out the mower. What are you doing in your bathroom? Cleaning it? Checking out the mower. Is the mower working? What's up? Hit the like button. What's so hard for you guys to hit the like button? Oh my God. You come in, hit the like button. Feel like I gotta keep reminding you, like your mother. The like button helps. It helps build the channel. Helps with the algorithms. Hit the like button. Oh my God, thank God. Somebody's coming to save me. Digger. What's up, Digger? Welcome. It's good to see you. I had a wire rack that was above the crapper and it was rusty really bad. I couldn't get it out from behind the crapper, so I had to cut it up. That's nice, Dwight. Your choice of words is very nice. Could have just said I had a shelf in the bathroom, couldn't get it out, I had to cut it up. We're fucking doomed. We're doomed, Jim. Jim, we're doomed. What's up, Jimmy? Then I've been trying to put up those grab bars. Oh boy. What's going on, Jimster? We're doomed, Jim. We are doomed. We are so effed, it's not even funny. Why are we doomed? Oh, man. Seriously, I gotta tell you? Come on, Jim. I shouldn't have to tell you. You know exactly why we're doomed. Then I've been trying to do. Everybody hit the like button. Yeah, you do. Because, have you seen the latest with the babbling that are, I don't even know what to call him. The clown down in Washington. He's babbling even worse. He doesn't give a shit about nothing. Meanwhile, we're sitting here frying. Heading for a recession. Freaking diesel is $5.99 up here. $5.99. Do they think the truckers are going to keep trucking stuff? No, they're not. They're going to stay home because they can't afford to buy fuel. Because they're not making no money on their loads. Shit's going to just keep getting worse. And then I went out to see if the mower will run and it won't do anything, and I found out the starter is loose. Hey, you better fix that starter. Your battery's probably need a battery too. Yeah, we're in for a recession unless something turns around, and it don't look like it's going to turn around. He's going to keep begging OPEC, keep begging the Saudis. Oh, please give us oil. Please give us oil. F them people over there. This is Political Friday. If you don't like it, you can go. I'm riled up right now. Whoever they drive for pays for the fuel. That's not true. The independent truckers, they're staying home. They're not going to truck nothing. How can you, I got fuel in a diesel truck today. I got a piddly 15 gallons and it cost me $75. So you know those big trucks are putting $1,000 easy in their tanks. If they're not getting money for loads, it doesn't make no sense to run the truck. So, yeah, company drivers do, but not independent drivers. They got to pay for it. And there's a lot more independent drivers than there are probably company drivers. Food scarcity is coming. Fuel will hit $11 a gallon. Yeah, and these freaking idiots down there in Washington, yeah, they won't do nothing about it. I don't know. Shit's not looking good. That's all I know. We should be using hydrogen fuel for our vehicles by now. Yeah, but we're not. We got plenty of oil here in the United States. Hey, what are you people going to do over there in Europe when that jerk off in Russia stops sending you fuel too? This is what happens when we got this piece of shit president that that people push around. They're not afraid of him. They're not afraid of him. They're the ones making. Yeah, they're the ones making it happen. Yeah, they don't care. They're laughing at him. He's a laughing stock. He's weak. He babbles. Jesus, I just heard some speeches that he gave this week. I couldn't understand a damn thing he said. He's he, I don't know. A 2-year-old makes more sense than him. I just he's a disgrace, man. He is like it's all by design. Probably, Jim. I don't like this design though. I don't like this design, Jim. Shove mainland Europe. British Isles doesn't use Russian gas. We have North Sea gas and oil. Well, Europe probably some of the few that don't, but the rest of Europe does. What about the rest of Europe? It's only going to keep getting worse as long as this jackass is in there and doesn't think he needs to do anything. He doesn't really see a problem. He doesn't see a problem. He shook hands with the Invisible Man the other day. He's a clown, man. Jesus, he's like a disgrace. He really is. He really is an embarrassment. He's a, Trump. He wasn't the greatest, but he got shit done. All right. Did he talk stupid? Yeah, he talked stupid. He was an embarrassment. But this guy's a bigger embarrassment. Uh, uh, Also, if you want Russian gas, you have to pay in rubles. That's why Poland and Bulgaria have had the supply cut off. Ah, is that why? Why? Because because they nobody will um, transfer their money, right? So you can't transfer money to them anyway. Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe they should agree to pay in rubles instead of dollars. That's if they want the gas, or you guys can keep liquefying natural gas and sell it to Europe. Meh, I don't know, Digger. It's just a mess, and it's just getting worse. It's not getting any better. And these stupid people over here, they're like oblivious to it. They're oblivious to it. It's like, thank you, may I have another? Thank you, may I have another? Are paying in the ruble. Oh, really? Well, good for them. Well, because they know that, they need what they got. So that's how it is. Yeah, all these sanctions that everybody's putting on the Russians, it doesn't matter to them. They don't care. You think they care? All it does is hurt everybody else. It hurts everybody else. They don't care. They really don't give a shit. Putin may be many things, but he's not that stupid. He knew the sanctions would happen and that controls the energy. Yeah, he's not as stupid as people think he is. He's not crazy either, like people think he is. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he can because we got this puppet down there in our Washington that won't do nothing. If yeah, this wouldn't be happening if we had somebody else in there. Guarantee you that much. Which brings us back to you can't fix stupid. No, you can't. You can't fix stupid. I don't know, man. See, these people that are running around thinking everything's okay, they're in for a rude awakening pretty soon. Pretty soon they're in for a rude awakening. I don't know if they'll, like, come to their senses or not. I doubt it, because they probably have none. However, you can terminate stupid. Yeah, you can. Definitely you can. Somebody was talking on talk radio, the other day about, it's really ironic, right? Our government is sending all these arms to the Ukrainians, right? To help the Ukrainians out. Arms, ammunition, all this. But here they are here, trying to take away our Second Amendment rights. Isn't that funny? It's ironic. It's ironic is what it is. We need a lot of that, Jim. We need to terminate a lot of them. But anyway, what did you do on your layout today? Anything good, Digger Evans? I had to get that off my chest. Jim, when are you going to start another channel and talk political stuff? Working on the second level, striping roads. How are you striping your roads? By giving Ukraine all those weapons, we are elongating the war, sadly. Yep, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, man. Well, yes, I went out into the layout shed, did a little running session, had a tinker about with some scenics. So, how was your little running session? James Galton, what's up? We are fighting Russia using Ukraine to do it for us. Yeah. Yeah, that's working really good. hiding out. What are you hiding out from? It was splendid. I ran a class 50 in my CL31. How come you didn't run your CL29? Is it broke down? Jim, are you going to run your second level all the way around your shed? Man, you must have a lot of track. Jesus. Are you going to scenic your second level too, Jim? Like houses and businesses and stuff? I'll tell you, people are freaking stupid. I'm sitting in a parking lot in a restaurant. People are coming in the out entrance and going out the in entrance. People are fucking stupid. Excuse my language. I hate people, man. We had 16 views of the house so far, 15 more to come. Wow, man. Jesus. That's crazy. That's incredible to believe there's that many people in that price range looking for houses. Nah, I'm not at the shop. I'm not far from the park, but I'm by the railroad tracks by the park. Maybe the train will come by. Kyle Stevens, what's up? Jim still here? Yeah. Been rail fanning yesterday? Oh, near Prospect? Nope. I'm near the park, but right same town as the park. But I'm just like a couple blocks from the park. You went rail fanning yesterday. Did you catch anything? Digger, nope. Will cost the same for replacement. I don't know what you asked them. What did he ask you? Well, you might sell your house real quick, James. Then you'll be a millionaire. Yeah, he's just going to go out and buy another house just like it. It's the same amount of money. Posted a video. Okay. A Via and 2 GO trains. Eh. Unless you get a log cabin in the mountains like Grizzly Adams. Yeah, I'd be getting a tiny house, man, and pocketing a lot of that money. Times are getting tough, Jimmy, or James. They're only going to keep getting tougher. I'd be moving into a camper. Jim Tedesco, did you hear my question to you? Are you going to scenic the second level of your layout and put industries and houses up there? Shoot. Had 90 views of my Go Train short video. That's nice. Yes, you will. Holy crap, Jim. Man, you got a lot of work ahead of you, my friend. You're a glutton for punishment. Maybe you can make the whole upper level like the sugar fields. Might be easier. You can make it sugar fields and farmland. That way you won't have to put a lot of houses up there. What's up, Kyle Stevens? So you near a restaurant for your lunch? Nah, I'm not eating here. Punishment middle name. Huh? Punishment? Middle name? What are you talking about? Nah, I'm in a restaurant's parking lot, but I'm not eating here. Lunch is long gone and over with. Digger, where are you at? It's like 4 o'clock. That would have been a cool idea, but too late now. It's never too late, Jim. It's only too late once you've started it all. Oh, shit. I'm tired. There's a couple nice pizza places nearby. No, there's not, Digger. The pizza sucks. Digger, do you deliver? No, he doesn't deliver. My subs are quite static at the moment. Oh, you gotta put out videos for them. I picked up 2 yesterday. Big old 2. I'll probably lose 3 after my political rant. Yeah, you gotta put up some videos, Digger. I'm telling you, you want to grow your channel? You gotta add bubbles to your channel. You gotta add bubbles. Bubbles or Jimmy, one or the other. Have you tried Throb's Bakery, Jerry? Nah, that bakery sucks. Airmail. Airmail for your pizza? It'd be a little cold by the time you got it. Probably moldy. What's up, Steve87? Yeah, I know. It's time for another video very soon. Well, what are you waiting for, Digger? Stop dragging your feet. See, George, he put his parrot in his videos. He's already got 3 million views. What's going on, Steve87? Oh, shit. One more day of April, and then we're into May. Oh, into May. Then we'll be, Sunday, we will be 20 days till Sparky's meet and greet. 20 days. Holy cow. It could really happen. It could really happen. But anything is bound to screw it up, so. My build crew building's getting raffled tomorrow. Numbering engines. What are you doing? What do you mean, numbering engines? Why are you numbering them? They got numbers on them already. What are you doing to them? What's up, freak? 5 months till start of winter. Thanks, James. You're just a bundle of joy. You're just a bundle of joy, James. Why don't you just piss on my day even more? Not the correct numbers. Who cares what numbers they are? Steve 87. Does it really matter? No, it doesn't really matter, Steve. They're just numbers. What's going on, freak? Snow is coming. No. It's not coming anytime soon, James. Maybe for you. Sunday marks the first day that Arkansas changes to Arkansana. Why is that? Don't be so sure, Jerry. I think we're done with snow, Jim. At least here, where I am. I think we're done. What's so different about tomorrow? Why can't it be Arkansana tomorrow? Famous last words. I'm pretty sure that we're done, Jim. I would lay some money on it. Hot and steamy. What else is new? Rather have it hot and steamy than hail falling from the sky. Oh, shoot. Well, the engines can't all have the same number. This is true. Why do they all have the same number? Why did you buy the engines that had all the same numbers, Steve? What kind of sense was that? Oh, Steve. So I don't know. I think Rick Bailey's going to come over to the shop tomorrow. We're going to work on his little layout. That is, if his wife lets him. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Manufacturers do not make enough numbers options. They only make like 2 or 3. Sometimes they only make 1 number. Sup, Jeffrey? Because when a model railroad that is not mainstream, you have work to do. Better you than me, Steve. That's all I got to say. Better you than me. What's up, JB? Jason TF, why don't you ESU decoders? Why don't you use ES? Is that what you're asking, Jason? What does TF mean? Come on, seriously, James? You're asking the guy that does soundtrack installs. He's a soundtrack representative. And you're asking him, why doesn't he use ESU decoders? James. Because they suck, James. Tony, you don't have dynamic digital exhaust for a more prototypical sound. James, there's only one decoder. It's Digitrax. That's it. Or no. Sound, whatever. Whatever Jason sells, that's what it is. They're the best. Because Jason only does the best. ESU sucks. Now, I like ESU, but I would rather have, is it Digitrax? Jason, whose decoders do you put in? Tsunami 2. Soundtracks. Soundtracks, that's who it is. Soundtracks. Yeah, and they do sound good, man. I will say that much. They do sound very good. The best of the best. ESU would be my third choice. Wow, who would be your second choice? Wow. Digitrax would be your second choice? No. Who would be your second choice? When are you restarting on your layout, Jerry? I don't know, Digger. One of these days. Wow Sound would be your second. I've never heard Wow Sound, but the TCS stuff is pretty nice. It's pretty reasonable too. I don't think I've ever heard Wow Sound. I'll take your word for it, Jason, because you're the decoder dude. I don't install, so I depend on others. You gotta send them to James. You gotta send them to Jason. James, you're depending on the wrong folks. Don't say that, Jason. I can't tell the difference. Yes, you can. You can tell the difference. If you had them side by side, you could tell the difference. I mean, that's hard to, like, if you watch people's videos and listen, sometimes their videos aren't that good, so it's hard to tell a difference, but you can tell a difference, man. Like, you can tell the difference between, like, a crappy Bachman one and an ESU one. And then you can tell the difference between ESU and Soundtracks. Yeah, I heard Jason can fit over 100 sound cards and speakers in a single day. He's amazing. I still have to figure out what's wrong with my GP with Tsunami Sound. Send it to Jason, he'll figure it out. Maybe Jason, but you are too far away. He's never too far. You put it in the mail and it gets to wherever it needs to go. He's not too far away. Stop making excuses. You mail it to Tom down the street or you mail it to Jason, one or the other. Sent me 2 locos. No distance is too far. Exactly. Whether you ship it to China or you ship it to Arkansas, it doesn't matter. Or ship it down the street. It's shipping. It doesn't matter. What does? I don't know. Okay, George is a little biased, Jason. Who's George? George from Soundtracks? Hey, Jerry, I'm at the car wash now. Cool. James, Artie in Australia sent me a locomotive to do an install. See? Artie in Australia. 3 million miles away. Who's he go to? Jason. Jason, what does it cost to install? It's on his website. You got to put a lot in the box. That way it's more economical once you ship it. Don't just ship one. Got to ship like 4 or 5. That train trip is tomorrow. Cool. Where are you going? I live on a pension now. We all do, James. We just don't know it. $1 a piece to fit. $1 a piece to fit. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny, Digger. You're funny. Digger, you're DC still, right, Digger? Your layout? It would cost me about $30 to mail one way. That's why you got to mail like 2 or 3 of them at a time. That way, it's more. It's just. It's. It's not as bad. Jason's prices are so low, shipping cost doesn't matter, James. Think of all the money you're saving on installation. I just found the best, and to make it easy for Jason is to uh, ship him the return box too. You can even prepay. Yeah, that's easy. For those who just want to hear a loco go honk honk ding ding, chuff chuff ESU will get the job done. Yeah. But if you want to hear the correct honk and ding and chuff soundtrack is the way to go. What's up, Mark Mead? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. How's everything going with you? Yeah, I'm running DC, but I'm using new Hornby HM600 running system via tablet. Oh man, you couldn't spring for the HM800 system? Are you too cheap? Come on. Jason, I have 2 RS3 Great Northern Kato drives, need decoders, no sound. Oh, that's easy, James. That's cheap. Sorry, it's an HM6000. Ah, good choice, Digger. That's the top of the line. I don't even know what the hell that is, Digger. See what that little bit of ranting did? It made me in a better mood. Just that little bit of rant. I guess I need to rant every day. Hey, brother, I have been deathly ill. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. I hope you're on the mend and feeling a little better on the road to recovery. You must be because you're on here. So you must be on the road to recovery. What's up, Jerry's kids? What's up, Rick Bailey? I saw your text. So Rick, I have back on track at 10 o'clock. I'll be done that at 11. So you tell me. You think about it and let me know later tonight. I was thinking maybe you can pick me up or I can come to your house. That way I don't have to take my truck to the shop. You can let me know later. I'll chat with you. It has pre-installed sounds and you can alter the bringing this power. That's splendid, Digger. And my brother had major surgery. Sorry to hear about your brother. How's he doing? Hope he's doing well. So, you have been sick, Mark, or your brother's been sick? I kind of like when you said, okay, brother, I thought you were talking about me, brother, has been, your brother's been sick, I guess, and he had surgery. Um, it's kind of clearing up now. What else I got? Hey, Rick Bailey. Good to see you, mate. Steve Sasami2 has that preloaded. You just have to choose the correct sound file you're wanting. Yep. That's based on CV values. Jason, all my Athearn Genesis locomotives have your favorite installed. No, your brother. Okay. Well, I hope he's doing better, man. How are you been? How have you been, Mark? I don't install sound in used locomotives. Either way works. Okay. I'll talk to you later on. Just basic decoders. Now there is a huge difference between Tsunami and Tsunami 2. Oh no, Jason. Oh no. What's going on, Rick Bailey? You at work or you at home? Make sure your batteries are charged. Make sure you got all your shit. Tripod, whatever else you need, and whatever else you need. Don't forget. Don't forget nothing, Rick Bailey. Make a list. Check it twice. Wrapping up work now. James just wants a basic decoder, Jason. Just basic. He just wants it to decode. Ah, Lord. I'm not concerned about prototypical on my train. Jerry looks all clean and styling. I'm pretty stressed, but doing better. I look clean and styling? No, not really, but yeah. Well, you can't get stressed out over things. You just gotta roll with it, man. Leave it in the hands of the big guy. Can't do nothing but pray, and that's all you can do is pray. Praying's plenty. I've got basic non-sound decoders as well. I can't see the details, so I don't worry about it. Just as long as it decodes, that's all that you need. That's all you need to do, James. I always keep wanting to call you Jim. Does anybody call you Jim? You're looking great. Thanks. Thanks, Mark. I'm sure you look pretty good too. Basic low pilot decoders are $35 Canadian. No bad word. I don't know. Jim is a bad word? I don't know. You have to define yourself a little better. I won't even buy an Athearn with sound installed because the Athearn program boards aren't the same as the OEM boards. How important is prototypical? For me, it's not. Some people are like really prototypical and like, you know, It just depends on who it is and like what you want. Like, you know, uh, I don't really care. I just care my train runs, makes some noise, and that's it. I don't care about all the prototypical stuff, and you know, and that's fine if people get into it. I don't get into it. It's just, I don't know, not that bad. ESU sound files include a gasoline engine, small diesel engine, and a horse car sound. Some people are very serious rivet counters when it comes to being prototypical. Jerry is one of them. No, I'm not, Digger. Jason, I can't afford to install this stuff after I buy it. Well, you gotta save your pennies up. Jim James? I'm not a rivet counter per se, but I am a prototypical model to a fault. To a fault. Yeah, me, I really don't care. Like I said, as long as it runs, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with prototypical stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Like I used to go to an op session. Them guys would run trains 4 or 5 hours long. Not me, man. I got no desire to run trains for 4 and 5 hours prototypically. Like they're so prototypical and anal that they would like call on the radio. They had radios and they would talk. Not that bad. I mix everything. Now, if I was to be like my friend Robert, flying crow, and start counting grab irons and grab iron lengths, then yes, I would be a rivet counter. Yeah. What's up, Martin? How are you? But like Jason, you've been to Robert's house and you've seen his layout. Do you think he's prototypical? Is he prototypical? I don't know how to count anymore. Hey, you only got to count up to 10, James. Robert is more prototypical than you? Really? Really? Even in his layout? Like how his layout's set up? See, like I really don't know Robert's layout. I mean, I know he's like in the detail, and he's very, like when he does engines, he does the engines just like they do them for KCS. I know that way, but even his layout, really, huh? I need to inventory my power and rolling stock. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You might get sick to your stomach. I'm not a rivet counter. I'm a weld counter. That's even worse. Jason is prototypical trains, but not layout. I think Jason's layout is prototypical. I think his layout's more prototypical than Robert's, but I don't really know Robert's layout because Robert really doesn't do tours of his layout or anything. So it's hard to get a sense of Robert's layout. At least when he does his live streams. Me too, James. I run whichever loco I choose. Whatever rolling stock. Yeah, I'm the same. I have an SD45 Walther's Proto CP. Never had an SD45 locomotives. I like those SD45s. They're nice. All of his cabooses are brass because no manufacturer makes. Yeah, well, I mean that's just being like a rivet counter. My layout is completely freelance, but based off a prototypical route with prototypical names. I guess when you say like your layout's freelance, but your layout looks more prototypical. Nobody would really know that your layout wasn't totally prototypical unless they knew the area and you told them. I don't know. That's just the way I see it. I've had to do rivet counter. Thank God I got promoted. What's a promotion after rivet counter? Anal counter? What the hell's after rivet counter? Figure my layout, my rules. Yeah, I made my layout fit the space I had. Yeah, but just because your layout fits the space you have doesn't mean you can't be prototypical. You can be prototypical in a 12 by 12-inch layout. Sack of seats, Gamer Thrones, Juicy. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, you mean his buildings? Well, yeah, no. Well, how do you know that there's no Juicy J meats in Arkansas somewhere? You don't know that. I don't know that. There's some crazy names out there for businesses. Yeah, I mean, yeah, not building wise. It's not like he's got Oscar Mayer meats on his layout. Impossible for a steel mill. Right, nothing's impossible. Robert's layout is based off of the real industry, but selective compression in space. I don't know. I would need 40 feet for a good steel mill layout. Oh, come on, James. I don't think you need that much room. You need to be selective of what you put in there. You can compress it. 40 feet? Come on. You need to just go to N scale then, James. Only meat companies I know of in Arkansas is Boar's Head and Petty Jean Meats. I don't think either are supplied by railroads, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm sure not many industries like that are supplied by railroads anymore. Cattle doesn't come in trains anymore. Meat may go out, but that could be a rarity. Truck is king. Okay, the GP15s are done. Thank God. My cold mill is 36 inches long. Oh, on the web, there's loads of cool pictures of Bethlehem Steelworks. I would like that on my layout. Yeah, 36 inches long. Are you bragging or complaining? I think he's complaining. I think he's complaining, Digger. It's only 3 feet. I mean, that's not that big. I really think, I don't know. Digger, it is a big blast furnace. Is that a question? It's a question. I don't know. Bethlehem Steelworks. Yeah, that's not far from here. It's closed now. It's gone. It's history. Some stuff is still left. We have Oh Boy, Oberto Meats here. That is rail served. It's like Jason's Meat Company. They get cold and covered hoppers. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. You should take some photos of that place, Steve. That'd be pretty neat to see. Why don't you go down there and rail fan it? Okay, now for the GP38-2s. Okay, coke oven, boiler house, blast furnace, basic oxygen furnace, rolling mill, just to start. I think you can fit all that into a smaller space than 40 feet long. Now my freelance industry does prototypical loads and commodities. Steve, I think you're just jealous of Jason's names for his industries. I think you want a Juicy J's meat on your layout. Seriously, dude, what were you drinking or smoking when you came up with the names for your layout buildings, Jason? Yeah, this is a drainage company called IP Freely. Freelance layout, prototypical operations, locomotive and rolling stock. Nope, I don't want dead cow smell on my thing. That's why you gotta have like a brownie bakery right next door that washes out the dead cow smell. Amanda helped me come up with names. Was she drinking when she did it? Juicy J's. Like, what's up with that? That's one of the names, right? Juicy J's? Sack of seats. What's sack of seats? Juicy Juice Meats? Thought it was Juicy J's. I got the brewery right down the road. Yeah, but they don't smell good. Not like a brownie bakery. Sack of sit furniture. Sack of sit. Sack of sit? You sure you're spelling that right? Who the hell would buy furniture from that place? Sack of sit. Sounds like it's like sack of shit. I think you left out the lay. Oh. Snack, not shack. Huh? Shack of sit. Shack of sit. I don't understand that shack. I need to go. More viewings. All right, James. Have a good day. Take care. Save your money. You got decoders to install. Shack is another word. Yeah, I get that. But I still don't get shack of sit. I just don't like sit. Like, I don't get it. wouldn't buy furniture from that place, I gotta tell you that much. They sell chairs for sitting. I get that part, Digger. Come on now. I get that. Shack of Sits. Shack of Sit makes sofas and armchairs. I kind of get it, but I wouldn't buy nothing from them. You know, people are just going to say the shack of shit, shack of shit furniture. It gets furniture from China. Just name it shack of shit. You know you want to. Jason, eventually, are you going to have people over and do operating sessions with a bunch of people? What about buying propane from Passmore Gas Company? That's not too bad. And beanbag chairs. Passmore Gas that's not too bad. Anthony's got one. What's it called? Like Anal Brothers or something? Something like that. I don't know. Oh boy. Stephen AD operated before us. Yes, last time. I know, but like, is that like your plan later, once you get your layout more complete, to have your friends come over or other modelers come over and have big operating sessions, like 5, 6, 7 people, or 4. Porta potty manufacturers Johnny on the spot. Yeah, but that's pretty normal. That's a normal name, Jim. Okay, 5 to 6. Johnny on the spot, that's pretty normal. Yeah, John's. Yeah, that would be pretty normal. Damn, let me go for an hour. Jesus Lord. Time flies. I think Dwight Curley fell asleep or went back to work on his bathroom or something. Or lose. Yeah. I think it would be spelled different. I think Lou is spelled, bathroom is spelled Lue, something like that. Digger, how do you spell Lou? How do you Brits spell Lou? Like, bathroom. I gotta go to the loo. How do you spell it? Loo? Okay. Yeah, Digger would know. Because that's what they call it over there, right, Digger? They call it the loo. I gotta go to the loo. Where's the loo? I'm getting hungry, man. I need some food. but I already have a toilet factory. Gamer and Thrones. That's a pretty good name. Or Bog. Never heard it called the Bog. Yeah, that's a pretty good name. Gamer and Thrones. I like that better than your Shack of Sits. Sack, Shack and Sits, or whatever it is. It don't matter what I like. Many people call it a bog? Really? Never heard that one. Toilet paper is a bog roll. Really? Never heard of that. Jeez. That's messed up. That don't even make sense, Digger. It certainly is a nice day here. Ugh. Just a little breeze. It's not real windy like it was yesterday. It's got to be like in the 60s, mid 60s. I was hoping the train would come by. In Australia, it's called the Dunny. Oh, they're messed up down there anyway, Digger. I can't understand nothing they say down there. I thought they were bad in the UK, but they're even worse down there. Oh boy, I hope. Hold on. I hope when Artie comes to Strasbourg, he brings a translator with him. Uh, if I take that away, it'll be too sunny. Excuse me. Digger, what you have for tea today? Is Artie still coming over? I heard that he's been ripped by the embassy to the tune of 500 Australians. I don't know. I really don't know. I thought he was. Maybe he's not now. I really don't know. I don't understand what's going on down there, what the big deal is. I don't understand why he can't come. Like, what's the problem down there? What's up with them Australian people? They won't let him out? Don't get it. I had 2 large burgers with sliced cheese melted onto the beef steaks. They were delicious. Beef steaks? You mean the burgers? Digger, it sounds like you had burgers and beef steaks. Make up your mind. Digger, seriously, you need to watch more American movies to start learning how to talk American from when you come over here. You're confusing the hell out of me. Yes, beefsteak burgers. They're just burgers, Digger. They're not beefsteaks. He says somewhere the U.S. Embassy has sued him for 500 Australian dollars. Wonder what? Why? What's the pro? What's the? I don't understand what's going on. You just can't go and come as you please. What's up with that? Jerry, when you going to take a trip to North Mississippi to go film some of the Rock Island? I don't know, man. One of these days, Jason. One of these days, I got to get down there. I don't know. Definitely not in the summertime, that's for sure. They said beefsteak burgers on the box. That's because you're in the UK, Digger. Nothing makes sense over there. It's either a beef and steak or a burger. Like when you say beef steak, it sounds like you're just getting a piece of steak. Rock Island 9. You might see Lonnie Donegan there. Who's he? Donegan. Who's he? I'm tired of holding this thing. That's all I know. Steak is beef. Yeah, that's right. Steak is beef, so you get a steak, you don't get a burger. Steak and a burger is two different things. You'll see when you come here, Digger. Steak is also venison and bison. You'll see when you come here, Digger, and you order steak. You order a beef steak burger and see what you get. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I get steak burgers from Omaha Steak Company. Do you? You get burgers from Omaha Steak Company. Damn, they're expensive burgers, Jim. I think that's why you can't come to Stroudsburg. You gotta stop buying stuff from that Omaha Steaks, man. They're too damn expensive. You gotta go to the local butcher and get some steaks, man. Okay, names on there now. Stuff one. That's good. I was worried about that, Steve. He sang the song Rock Island Line. He was mates with Tom Jones. Ah, okay. They taste good. They can't be that good. I'll read the menu before I order, Jerry. That way they will think I'm an American. Ah, a good idea, Digger. I thought you were just going to blab and say, I want a steak, I want a beef steak burger. Good idea, Digger. Puget Sound Pacific Jason. Johnny Cash also sang Rock Island Line. I didn't know there was a song called the Rock Island Line. I have to check it out. Oh, yes, they can. Yes, they can. What, Jim? Taste better? I don't think they can't taste that great. Not for what they want. Ugh, I've had their steaks. I don't think I've had their burgers. I've had their steaks, and I've had their uh, hot dogs. They were okay. Um, Yeah, they're okay. I don't think they're worth the money, though. It's just my personal opinion. Johnny Cash made that song famous. Puget Sound and Pacific song? Rick Bailey, he must be on the way home. Man, I can't wait to go home. Get something to eat. I don't know. I don't think his train's coming. Or it either already came or it's going to come later. Usually it comes by now. I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're all screwed up. I think the pollen's running ripe. I brought, I bought brisket and they were almost as good as the filet mignon. You bought brisket from Omaha Steak? Really? Don't you have any like good butcher places down there, Jim? Johnny Cash and Mel Hager done the most railroad songs. What the hell's that play? Delta? You need some good butchers. No, we don't. Damn. What the hell's the matter with them people down there? You need a good butcher down there. I didn't know Omaha Steaks had brisket. Does it? It doesn't come cooked, right? It just comes in a brisket raw meat shape, and you gotta cook it, or does it come cooked? Brisket. I like brisket. Publix and Walmart steak is garbage. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I wouldn't eat that crap. I thought maybe you had like a butcher there, like, meat place to get meat from. It's a damn shame. You have to cook it. Gotcha. So what happens when you move down there, Jim? They have a local small butcher in town by the tracks. They receive live animals. That's cool, but not by train, right? It's funny. I had all the engines I needed, and then the railroad went and bought more. Don't pay them no attention, Steve. That doesn't mean you have to buy more. And animals are local farmers. Okay. Is it a big place, Jason? Big meat place? It's your fault, Steve. Keep buying them. Talk about prototypical. You're the prototypical person. Still have to have the GP20 painted and fixed. think they sold their GP20. I know a guy who's a modeler, and he's so prototypical that when the railroad started changing the signals, he changed his too. That's how prototypical he was. He took down all of his signals and put up all brand new signals to match what the railroad had. That's pretty anal. I mean, his layout's really nice, but not into that. And that's why you don't model modern. Yeah, well, he does. Yeah, like when they started running a certain type of car, the railroad that he models, he bought all these cars. But he's got to have plenty of money, so whatever floats your boat. Unless you stick to a specific year. Or don't care. One or the other. I don't know. If somebody came into my layout, right? If somebody I didn't know, just came, say, like, at an open house and started complaining about stuff on the layout, I'd kick him out and punch him in the face. First I'd punch him in the face, then kick him out. My parents always told me to put my money where my mouth is. Is that why you don't have no money? That's why I'm doing 1958. Gotta take a call. Okay, Digger, I don't know that I'll be here when you're back, but I'll talk to you later. Back on track tomorrow morning. 10 o'clock. I'll be back on track. Talking trains. Well, it's funny. I bought engines for the green and white, and then G&W bought them out. Glad I didn't do trains. I didn't do the trains. Yeah, that would have sucked. See you, Jim. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. See you back on track tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, I eat too much. Try the Track Kill Diner. That's a pretty good place. Or it could be the Roadkill Diner. I like the orange and yellow better anyway. I can't stand them damn locomotives. You're talking about the Genesee in Wyoming? Can't stand them. They all look the same. From coast to coast. Every railroad that they own, they all look the same. They took all these cool railroads that had some cool paint schemes and made them ugly. Well, I think I'm going to head on home. G&W, same paint scheme, but different logo per each. Yeah, but like, you don't really see the logo. The logo's not that big. You see the paint more than anything. So they took railroads that had cool paint schemes and turned them into all these. They all look the same. Totally agree, Jerry. Jerks. See, Pappy agrees. What's up, Pappy? Like, they took all these railroads. Maryland Midland took that railroad, turned it to look like shit. Looks like the same thing in Ohio Central. Ohio Central did the same thing there. I could go on, but I don't know all the railroads that they own. Look, they took the Puget Sound and turned it into crappy looking locomotives. That's because it's under one. I get that it's under one name, but they could have left the paint scheme and just changed the logo. Put their logo on the side of it, and it would still be cool. Now it all looks the same. You're never going to convince me. So, ever hear the song Roadkill by the... No, and I've never heard of the Horseflies. Are you making shit up? So then that means all railroad companies are crapped in, right? Well, yeah, pretty much. Because you had the cool paint schemes of the Chessie, and now what do you got? Crappy looking CSX. I could keep going. Look what you're going to get when the CP takes over the KCS. You're going to get crappy looking engines again. Sorry, that's how it is. Leave the short line paint schemes alone. Yep. Leave all the paint schemes alone. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, look it. I mean, you had Chessie System. They looked cool. You had New York Central. They looked cool. You had, I like the Penn Central Green. You had the Reading. Look at the Reading, the B lines. They were awesome looking locomotives, and now look at them. They're black and white. They're ugly. They have no personality. I can keep going. SP with the Black Widow maker. Yeah, the Black Widow. Yeah, like on the SP, the Cotton Belt. They had some cool looking paint schemes. Thank God the Rock Island's still around. That's all I can say. They haven't succumbed to the Genesee and Wyoming. I've been here pretty much the whole time. I was working on a mug rack for Dave. Ah, okay. Yeah, the DRGW, yeah, the Rio Grande. Yeah, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Like Chicago Northwestern. That was a cool looking paint scheme. Not anymore. There's so many. I mean, geez, there's like hundreds and hundreds of them. I don't know. Steve would just like orange and yellow locomotives everywhere. Yeah, the war bonnets and the blue bonnets. Exactly. Exactly. Thank God there's still a couple war bonnets left out there. They don't look too good, but there's still a couple of them left. Damn sorry. Hi, Jason. Did you get that rack done yet, Pappy? What's taking so damn long? Called you Rick. My apologies. Oh, damn. That's pretty bad. It's taking so long with that rack, Pappy. Oh, man. I can't wait to get out of my shoes. Might do a live stream from the shop tomorrow if Rick comes. If Rick comes over. I need a mug rack. Well, make one. You got some extra wood? Pappy, you barking up the wrong tree here. there. For sure. Need a mug rack. Just put some nails in the wall. That works. Stop buying so many mugs and you won't need a rack for them. Oh, took it in the house. Just going to show you something. I have mugs sitting everywhere. Well, stop buying mugs. Oh, well. That's all I got to tell you about that, Dwight. Stop buying mugs. And then you won't have them sitting everywhere. Oh, man. I guess you got off today, huh, Pappy? You got off this weekend? No? Maybe not. Or maybe you do. It's Friday. Ugh, frick. They cost too much to ship, Dwight. Or I'd definitely make you one. Yeah, that's for sure. They're too heavy. Too heavy. Working the weekend. Oh, really? Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Yeah, I thought you were off last weekend. Any trains coming? Nope, no trains coming. I'm on the Chester Secondary, Jeffrey. Right down the street from the Wanamaker yard. Nothing coming. Not a damn thing. I'm done waiting. Does Dwight have a Train Freak mug? I don't know. I'll let him answer that, and once he does, I will bid you all a fond farewell. Yes, I do, Freak. There you go. So you know what that means. It's time to say goodbye. Good night. Sleep tight. All right, folks. Was Stroudsburg running today? Stroudsburg runs every day. Today was the first day for Thomas the Tank Engine and his friends. I don't know who his friends are today, but Thomas was running. Put the thing on, Jeffrey. What's the matter with you? Happy New Year, spikes from the Hobby Lobby for your racks. Huh? Oh, he goes down to the railroad and steals them, Steve. How about a Train Freak Jr. mug? Does Freak Jr. have his own mug too? Well, Dwight, you need a Train Freak Jr. mug. All right, y'all. Peace. See you. Have a good night. Don't take no wooden nickels. Back on track tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Back on track channel. See you there. Farewell.